Welcome to Online Algebra 1. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Cecil. Here's a little information about me. This is my 7th year teaching at Lee Summit High School. I did my undergrad at Mizzou. I got my master's at UCM. I've been married for 3 years and we have a 1.5-year-old daughter. Okay, so let's take a look at your class. So when you go to Blackboard and you go to our class, the first thing it'll do is it'll take you to the announcements page. This is something that you want to check every day. This is where you'll get updates on the class, and just if I need to send out any information to you, here's where I'd post it. Okay, going down the tabs here on the left after announcements, we have our class information. Here's my contact info, class updates, general information, class information, daily assignment schedule. So this is something that you will want to print and keep with you. It has a list of dates of all the assignments and when they're due. You can find the assignments in the lessons tab, and we'll look at that here in just a few minutes. Right now, here's just all the due dates. All assignments and tests are due on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they're due at midnight. Your very first assignment is due on January 26th. Your final exam will be May 10th. And you will just take that right after school at your school. There'll be a list of rooms later on where you can take this exam. Okay, so going back, here's some materials, your expectations, the time management. So I would say you probably will need at least 6 hours per week to work on this class. Maybe a little bit more, just depending on what we have going on that week. So make sure that you manage your time wisely. Communication and study tips, and then here's a breakdown of your grades. So take some time to read through all these sections. Okay, after the class information is the calendar tab, and this is just a link to a Google Calendar. This also has the dates that the assignments are due. After the calendar, we have a tab on tutoring. So I'm available for help by appointment if you want to come in and meet face-to-face. Just email me to set up a time. You could also email me with your questions, and then we can go from there and see if we need to meet actually face-to-face or if it can just be answered through email. We could also do virtual office hours and use Google Hangouts to do this. So using your Chromebook, we can kind of talk just through the webcam on your Chromebook and on my computer, and then maybe you wouldn't have to make a special trip to come see me. You can do some online tutoring, and here's a list of online math help resources. Okay. So that's pretty much all of just the general information. So let's talk about your actual lessons. So before you go to lessons, go to the lessons directions. Click on instructions for your online course. Okay, make sure you read through each section. Okay, read through each section before you actually start the lessons. Once you do that, you can go to lessons. And so here's all of our units. We have 5 units, and then we'll have a final. Let's look at Unit 1. This is where you will start. These are your specific instructions for Unit 1 instructions. The first lesson, writing and solving equations, that's where we'll go. So there's 3 lessons, a review, and a test. So if we go to Lesson 1, you have some general lessons instructions. So this reading here is not something you'll have on every single lesson, but just this first one, it's just a good a description on what you can expect with these lessons, so you should take the time to read that. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll go through each of the topics, and there'll be a video and some practice examples to do. And then after you do all of these, you'll go to the assignment and take the assignment. So you get 2 chances to do each assignment. As long as you do them before it's due, then you'll get the higher score of the 2 times. For reviews, you can have unlimited amount of times to do the reviews. Again, as long as it's done before the due date. So make sure that you do them enough times to where you understand the material. The test, you only get 1 chance, and it is timed. It's the only thing that's timed. You'll get 90 minutes, which is plenty of time. Like, you won't take that long. But that's just because I want you to have it done in 1 sitting. So you get 90 minutes for that. If something happens and your computer crashes, or just, you know, your test shuts down, you accidentally submit and you didn't mean to, just send me an email. We can figure that out. Okay. All right, so I think you're ready to get started. So make sure that you go back to the orientation tab and take the orientation quiz to confirm that you watched this video and that you're ready. The number that you'll need to enter on your quiz is 73. Okay, well, email me if you have any questions. Good luck.